So today we are going to be doing the Ducky One 3 Mini versus the Ducky One 2 Mini versus the Ducky One 2 Mini, and we are going to be talking about the pros and cons, what I like about both of these keyboards, and which one you should get for which reason. So also, I quickly just wanted to say, before we get into this video, there is some big news coming very soon in the next few weeks, or like 2 to 3 weeks, where this isn't going to be my room anymore, and the new room is going to be friggin' fire. Just keep my word on that. The next room is going to be friggin' fire. But anyways, enough talking about the new room. Let's get into this video. Peace. My babies. Peace. Alrighty guys, so we got both the keyboards here. So this is the Ducky One 3 Mini, and I have not done anything to it. These are the original keycaps and everything. Then we've got the Ducky One 2 Mini, where these are not the original keycaps. The original keycaps are really cool because when you order the Ducky One 2 Mini, you get like a custom space bar, and there's you have that only one. There's that only one, and that's it. It's not like, oh, someone else has that. It's a custom one made for you. And yeah, but I just switched the keycaps off for something different, and I really like this, but don't mind that black switch. But anyways, so Ducky One 2 Mini, and this is the Ducky One 3 Mini. So we're gonna start off with the Ducky One 3 Mini. Starting off, I really like the sound of this keyboard. That Ducky has made the sound of this keyboard really good, because this is the newest keyboard. They obviously got feedback from the other the older keyboards, and people would have said, blah blah, and they would have tried to improve it on in this keyboard, and which they did. They really focused on the sound, and I really give that to them. Like, listen to the sound. Just listen to the sound. Ready? It sounds amazing. Just tell me it sounds amazing, and I'm not lying. Moving on to another really good thing about this keyboard is the customizing. The level of customizing you can do on this keyboard is insane. And how much time it's gonna save you is freaking insane too. Let me just show you something. Yeah, you just got the keycap. You can do this with the Ducky One 2 Mini, but what you can't do with the Ducky One 2 Mini is, right, you get this tool, and you can't just do this. Ready? You can't just pull the switches out like that. You can't do that with the Ducky One 2 Mini. With the Ducky One 3 Mini, you can do that, and that is a freaking thing I really love about this keyboard, is that you fully get a tool where you can pull the switches out straight from here. You don't have to take the actual keyboard layer thing apart from the case. It is freaking insane. I freaking love this. On the Ducky One 2 Mini though, you can't do that. You can't do any of that. You have to take all the keycaps off, then you have to screw the actual board where the keycaps go on to apart. You have to screw that off from the case, and it's just a hassle. And this, I reckon, if you customize this would take about like an hour to 2 hours. If you customize this keyboard, this would probably take maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 max, which it just saves so much time. And I actually think it's really worth it if you are trying to customize your keyboard a lot and you want to mod it and stuff. If you don't have that much time, definitely get this keyboard, because it will save you a lot of time. There will be a link in the description below to both of these keyboards where you can buy them, but I definitely recommend this keyboard if you were trying to customize it to the max. Moving on to the bad things about this keyboard. One of the bad things about this keyboard is that you can't pick a color. You can't. This is the original color, and the only color you can get. You've got yellow and blue, and the yellow, blue, and black. That's all you get. When you order it, the only thing you get to change are the switches, the color of your switches. But on the Ducky One 2 Mini, you can change it so all your keycaps are white when you buy it, or they're black, and you got a few more options compared to the Ducky One 3 Mini, which is a good thing about the Ducky One 2 Mini, but not the greatest about a Ducky One 3 Mini. But you never know what they're going to do in the future. They will probably bring out different theme colors and stuff like that for the Ducky One 3 Mini, which will be cool. But I just didn't want to wait, and so I got this color, and I don't mind it, right? Like, my mouse pad's blue, stuff like that. I've got a cord. I bought a cord that's like ocean blue to go with it. Anyways, so now to the last thing. The last thing I really don't like about this keyboard is how heavy it is. You go this heavy, and then you put this in the hand. It's just like, what the heck? The only reason why it's so heavy is because this is like 10 times bigger for some reason. Like, you look for the comparison. That is not big. That's just like original size, and that's just so big, and that's what makes it really heavy. Like, you look at the PowerPoint, and there's like that much cardboard to plug the, not cardboard, like so much to plug the thing in, but here you feel it straight away. I don't know, I just don't like how heavy this keyboard is. But some people might, I don't know, but if you're traveling with this keyboard, it might be a bit heavy if you're holding it or whatever. It's not too heavy, but you can definitely feel the difference when you've got a Ducky One 2 Mini and you've got a Ducky One 3 Mini in your hand. You can definitely feel the difference. Alrighty, moving on to both of the keyboards. Both things that are good and bad about these keyboards. There's a few things. So, one thing I don't really like about both these keyboards and all Ducky keyboards is that they come with black cords. Black cords to run the keyboard. I know it's just a plain black cord, but like, bruh, a plain black cord, that's boring. Imagine a plain black cord with this keyboard. That would not go. You would want a blue cord. The keycaps are blue. That's like navy blue. That's black. It's like, just a blue cord would be better, not a black one. Like, I don't know. Anyways, if you have the same opinion as me and you don't like the cord on the Ducky One 2 Mini or the Ducky One 3 Mini, I will put a link in the description below where you can get these really cool cords. This cord I've got now is the Opal Coiled Avatar Cable Ocean Blue. This is a really cool cable, but there's like red, black, white, there's heaps of colors I think, but I will put it in the description below, you can go look at that. Another thing that I like about this keyboard is they both have different types of stands. So, you know, not many 60% keyboards have this. So you've got the flat, then you've got like semi-high, and then you've got high, which high is pretty high, you know, like that's pretty high. Another thing that is on lots of keyboards, and nearly all of them, is the color. The color, you can change the color. All you have to press is FN, Alt, T, and it will change the color. There's about 10 different colors. And if you get bored of one, you've got freaking 10 more others. So that is pretty cool. I really, really like that about both these keyboards. And just keyboards in general, because I think all of them do that. Alright, lucky last about both of these. When you pop off a keycap, as you saw guys before, when you pop off a keycap, you will see your color, what type of color switches you have. I have cherry blues on my Ducky One 3 Mini, and I've got cherry browns on my Ducky One 2 Mini, but there's heaps of there are heaps of switches to choose from when you're ordering, like cherry reds, blues, brown, speed switches, and I think even silent switches, which is pretty cool. So there's multiple switches to choose from. You don't have to get my switches I have. You can pick whatever ones you like, even though if you don't know, really, like, cherry blues are like loud, browns are like semi-loud, silent switches are like silent switches. I don't really know about cherry reds. I think they like might be in the middle, and speed switches are for like when you want to be speedy. Alrighty. That was the last thing about that. Moving on, and the last thing is moving on just to the Ducky One 2 Mini. So, a good thing about this is you can pick from lots of colors, like I said before. You could get black, white, whatever color really, and it is just a good thing to have where you can pick what color you want, and I really like that. So I give that to the Ducky, this Ducky and not the Ducky One 3 Mini, because you can't do that yet. Another thing I like is how the keyboard case is a lot heavier compared to the Ducky One 3 Mini. Like I showed you before, it is so much more heavier, the Ducky One 3 Mini compared to the Ducky One 2 Mini. And the last thing I like about this keyboard is, and I also really like the writing on this Ducky keyboard, because I just love the detail, which the Ducky One 3 Mini has, but I just love the detail of this and the color, how it's black and red. Now, there's only really one bad thing about this keyboard. That's the point. This keyboard is not customizable as much as the Ducky 3 Mini. If you don't have all the time in the world and you've got to go to work soon or wherever you got to go, you don't have that much time to customize a keyboard, get the Ducky One 3 Mini, because the Ducky One 2 Mini, there's a lot of hassling about this keyboard with customizing it, and there's so much effort. You've got to take all the keycaps off, then you've got to take the actual board that the keycaps are sitting on off, apart from the actual keyboard case, and it will take you like an hour to 2 hours. On the Ducky One 3 Mini, it will take you like 20-30 minutes max, and that is pretty much it with comparing the Ducky One 3 Mini with the Ducky One 2 Mini. And comment down below which one you guys think you like the best. I will tell you right now, I definitely would go with the Ducky One 3 Mini, because there's just so much things you can do. It's more customizable. Yeah, it's a bit heavy, but you could get past that, you know. And if you want to try and mod your keyboard, go with this, because it will go faster. But you know, if you want a lighter keyboard and you want more options and you don't like that color, go with this keyboard. So it really just depends what you guys like. So anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already, because we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. And my biggest goal this year is to hit 10k. I know that's a lot. We haven't even hit 1,000 subscribers, but I know that is very, very possible if I keep grinding and if I keep just being consistent, which is one of my goals. And I'm really, really trying hard to be consistent. And I know it's going to be really, really hard through the school holidays, but I know I can get through it if I grind this next week and a half before school goes back, and get maybe like a few videos done while I'm at school. Then it'll make it a bit easier. Then I won't have to stress, oh my god, I gotta get a video out tomorrow, but I've got to make it, and I've got school on and training. But anyways, like I said, that's the end of today's video. And also quickly, oh my god, there's gonna be a link in the description for the two keyboards, the Ducky One 2 Mini and the Ducky One 3 Mini, and also the cord for the keyboard if you don't like the black cord like me. And until next time, peace out, take care, I love you, I'm out.